Concert series is set in Washburn, and volunteers are needed for spring cleanup and cable. All that more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in Two Harbors, where Split Rock Lighthouse is opening a new exhibit later this month. North Shore Community Night will be held on May 26th, and guests will get a first-hand look at the new exhibit. At the heart of the show will be a full-scale replica of the lens that sits atop the lighthouse. There will also be a wheel from a sunken ship, the hat of the first lighthouse keeper, and more. The community night will run from 6 to 10, featuring live music and food trucks, and of course a beacon lighting at 9 p.m. Next, we head to Washburn, where the Chamber of Commerce has finalized the schedule for music in the parks for this summer. Performances will alternate between Wickdall Park and Legion Park starting on May 31st. Shows are from 6 to 8 p.m. every Wednesday, and they're totally free to the public. We'll have the full lineup of performers on our website, northernnewsnow.com. And we wrap up in Cable, Wisconsin, where volunteers are needed to clean up an historic building next weekend. The Chequamegon-Nicolet National Forest and Northland College are hosting the cleanup at Forest Lodge Saturday at 9 a.m. Volunteers will help with the trails, cleaning up the boathouse, and preparing the fire pit overlooking Lake Nebagaman. There will be a tour of the Forest Lodge complex at 1. We'll have more information on the historic site and sign up for the cleaning day on our website. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.